Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Henna. We're co-founders of Gesso. We set out to reimagine the audio guide, and our solution will transform the way we experience the world.
Why do audio guides need to be reimagined? Because everybody laughing probably understands this. Nobody likes waiting in a second line to pay extra money for sticky hardware with boring content. The companies that own this space have been offering the same version of this product since the 1980s.
And if they wait long enough, the hardware may actually come back in style when it's considered vintage. But the biggest problem isn't the poor user experience. No, it's actually that the vendors charge museums more than $100,000 per year just to stick the content on these obsolete devices. And if you hire them to produce content, the turnaround time is 29 weeks. That explains why less than 5% of museums even offer audio guides.
And that's a shame, because audio guides have so much potential. We all listen to podcasts, right? With our tech and museum backgrounds, we thought we were up for the challenge to fix this. We're making the process of producing and hosting audio guides so affordable that every museum on the planet can offer it. Our solution is to build a platform that centralizes the content and centralizes the audience.
We launched the Gesso app at the end of last year, and we're currently hosting the official audio guide for 4 museums in New York, including right here at the new museum.
Our app is publicly available on iOS and Android, and if you don't want to download it, you can also get it on mobile web. Museums can upload their content to our app in less than a day. If that sounds too good to be true, you can just ask the International Center of Photography. Their entire app was built the day before their 4 exhibitions launched last week.
The best part of building a platform is that we only have to build a feature once, and every museum on the platform will benefit from it. As an example, New Museum asked us to provide the audio guide in 6 languages in addition to English. So we deployed the latest machine translation technology. The museum supplies an audio guide script in English, and our tech does all the heavy lifting to translate this into 10 languages, both in audio and text.
And now, this feature is available to any museum that joins the Gesso platform. This is saving the New Museum over $300,000 a year in translation costs alone. Thanks to our platform approach, all museums can now offer their visitors the world's most accessible and inclusive audio guide experience.
In addition to delivering content, we produce it as well. We're collaborating with major institutions to tell site-specific, compelling stories in new and experiential ways. You can find these stories on our app or wherever you get your podcasts.
While we were making all this content, we realized how applicable this was to travelers more broadly. Travel is riddled with all sorts of problems that Gesso can solve. Current options are hit or miss, they don't allow for spontaneity.
They're not easily digestible, and they distract from the experience.
Or they're just embarrassing.
For the traveler that wants more than Instagrammable moments, there's just white space. That leaves a huge gap in the market for more meaningful stories that help us draw deeper connections to a culture and a place.
So we're expanding the Gesso platform beyond just museums.
We're excited to unveil an audio-first travel guide, designed to be listened to ahead of time as a primer or as you explore. The Gesso platform will provide you with enchanting stories based on location, stories that'll transport you in time and unlock an entirely new appreciation for where you are. If you were to be walking through Washington Square Park, for example, you can hear about a snowy evening in 1917.
What a bystander wouldn't have seen when looking at the arch this snowy evening was a huddled group of artists shrouded in blankets and winter wear, secretively hurrying up the arch's interior staircase to get to its very top. 6 people had broken into the arch through a door someone had left unlocked, and as a result of this negligence, they were going to throw an illicit party of sorts.
We've geotagged great stories like this all over the city, which will make exploring serendipitous and magical.
Gesso will feature content from our own production studio, other content creators, media outlets, and of course, your favorite museums. The content you'll hear is consistently good, easily digestible, and instead of distracting from the experience, it augments it.
Look at the world in front of you and allow the audio to transport you.
We're looking for beta testers for our new audio-first travel guide, including cool new features like GPS-triggered content. You can sign up on this site or come talk to us upstairs after the show.
And we're looking for partners. Let's team up to reach new audiences through innovative storytelling and technology. Together, pardon me, working on my radio voice still. Together, we can tell stories about the places we live to learn about and transform the way we experience the world. Thank you.